What is up YouTube, IDM here, and welcome back to another jailbreak tutorial. I'm going to show you guys how you can jailbreak iOS 14.4 up to 14.5.1, and this is a fully untethered jailbreak, which is pretty damn insane because we have not seen an untethered jailbreak in many years, so this is pretty incredible. Now this jailbreak does support iPhone XS, XR, XS Max, and newer, nothing older than those iPhones. So it has to be an ARM64E device. It does not support ARM64, which are the older iPhones. Hopefully we see an update to it in the future, but like I said, those are the supported devices. Now, quickly before we get into the tutorial, I do want to give a shout out to everyone on Twitter that has helped me get screenshots of each step of this process. So if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, be sure to do so. Link is in the description. If a jailbreak is released, you will find it from my Twitter before you ever see a video on it, because it's much quicker to tweet about it than it is to actually make a full-on video about it. So just make sure you follow me on Twitter, link in the description. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing the exact process because I do not have a device that is on those versions of iOS, unfortunately. But I do have screenshots of every single step of the way, and it's pretty straightforward the way it works. But I want to get some basics out of the way first. So like I mentioned, this is a fully untethered jailbreak, and this newer version allows you to do it all on your iPhone. You don't need to do any crap with Xcode on the computer, on a Mac, or anything like that, so this is good to go for those of you that have been waiting for it. Now, I also want to mention that this is still pretty early because this is the first version that is being pushed out in this method, so just take note, be a little cautious, but from what I can tell, it seems like it's working fine for just about everybody. And the first thing you guys are going to need is AltStore. So unfortunately, there's no way to do this right now without a computer. So a computer is required in order to run this jailbreak, because you have to have AltStore, because surprisingly, AltStore is a part of the process now, which I never thought I would see that coming. But yes, AltStore is part of the jailbreak process. So if you guys need AltStore, video link in the description. I've covered AltStore a ton on this channel. You use your computer to install AltStore, and once you have AltStore, you are ready to begin. I also want to mention that you must be on AltStore version 1.4.8 or newer. Like I said, that version is required, so it must be 1.4.8 or newer in order to do this process. So what we're going to do now, once we have AltStore and we're connected to our computer, and synced over Wi-Fi and everything, and we can install applications, we just simply go to the unc0ver website, the official website. Link will be down in the description for this as well. Basically everything you need is in the description, so just check there. As you can see, this is version 7.0.1. unc0ver.dev is the official site. There's a little bit of information about it right here in the what's new section, more major stability and reliability improvements for all versions, including Fugu14 devices, must be installed with the latest version of AltStore 1.4.8, like I mentioned. So at this point, we just click on Open in AltStore. Now, since I don't have a supported device, it's just going to install unc0ver and it's going to be done, and there's nothing I can really do about it. But if you are on a supported device, AltStore will have a pop-up, and I'll show you guys what that process looks like as soon as unc0ver installs. So I'll just give it a second here. All right, and this is the pop-up you will get as you're installing the unc0ver jailbreak. As you can see, jailbreak requires untethering. This jailbreak is untethered, which means unc0ver will never expire even after 7 days or rebooting the device. So for those of you that are new to jailbreaking, if you don't know what a fully untethered jailbreak is, basically once you jailbreak your iPhone, it will remain jailbroken and the jailbreak will persist, meaning if your battery dies or you turn your iPhone off, when you turn it back on or power it back up, the jailbreak is still there. It's still jailbroken. You can just jump right back into Cydia. There is no need to go into the unc0ver application to re-jailbreak your device. So at this point, all you got to do in AltStore is click Install Untethered Jailbreak, and as you can see, it begins loading. It says installing unc0ver placeholder. A placeholder app needs to be installed in order to prepare your device for untethering. This may take a few moments, so just be patient as it loads, and it will continue to load. And then once this process has finished within AltStore, you guys will notice that you have the Fugu14 application on your home screen. And it's kind of cool. I don't know. I like the icon for that app. I think it's slick. And once you have Fugu14, just go ahead and launch it. And it should look something like this. Basically, you just click on Setup Fugu14 and just continue to follow the on-screen guide. It's really simple. It will do a bunch of stuff in the application. It may have you reboot your device. That's perfectly normal. Once your device reboots, just watch for the pop-up. It will tell you what to do next. And basically at some point, you will notice that you have untether, uncover on your home screen. And at this point, once you're done doing the Fugu14 process, you can then go into the uncover application and click on jailbreak. And then the uncover jailbreak process will begin, where it installs Cydia and also Substitute. So once you're done with Fugu14, do the uncover portion, and then go ahead and you can go ahead and launch Cydia and update everything in Cydia, and you should be ready to rock with installing tweaks and themes and whatever it is you want to install from Cydia. So that's basically the way the process works, which is pretty cool. And from what I understand, the Fugu14 app will disappear after you've done this process. And like I said, the Uncover Untether application will not expire. It will never expire. You don't need AltStore, to update it every 7 days. You don't need to do that. So once you're done with this process, you technically no longer need a computer. So you are fully untethered from the computer. And I also want to mention, for those of you that are curious about the process and what is happening between AltStore and Uncover, like why is there a Fugu14 application? Why is it just not built right into Uncover? So basically the way that this jailbreak is working is the Fugu14 application is the jailbreak. Uncover is pretty much your tweak injection and your bootstrap, meaning Uncover installs Cydia and your tweak injection. So that's how you get Cydia. Fugu14 itself is actually how you do the jailbreak. So once you have done this portion, you technically have your iPhone jailbroken. You just don't have Cydia or any tweaks or anything. And that's what Uncover is doing. And it's just really interesting the way that this process works, because it's a 3-app process, and I've never seen anything like it before. Like I said, using AltStore to get Fugu14, whatever it's doing, under the hood here to get Fugu14. And then once you run Fugu14, it pretty much allows your device to be untethered, and then Uncover runs on top of that for your tweak injection and your bootstrap and all of that. It's really quite incredible and pretty damn awesome. And that's basically all you need to know. Like I said, sorry that I don't have a device on those versions of iOS 14 to show you guys. But that's basically how it works. So hopefully this tutorial helps you guys out. If it did, definitely throw me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot here at the channel. And if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to click that subscribe button. This has been IDM, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.